Hello everybody, I'm Tim Blair, and it's time for the Clay County Times-Democrat Weekly Web Update for the week of November 27th, 2013. Our weekly web updates are brought to you here on cctimesdemocrat.com by the good folks at Piggott State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and serving this region since back in 1930. Well, this week we actually come to you on Friday, the 29th, the day commonly referred to as Black Friday, which for many years retailers counted on to put themselves in the black for the year as the first really big day of the shopping season. We're here on actually the gazebo on the Piggott Downtown Square, where we want to talk a little bit about tomorrow, which is Small Business Saturday, and these merchants will of course be open as they are today. And of course also a week from tomorrow, December 7th, will be the location right here for the Piggott Christmas Fest, sponsored by the Piggott Area Chamber of Commerce. We'll be talking more about that coming up in just a minute as well. Well, this past week we had a lot of activities going on around the region, but the biggest one here in Piggott was the big double-header shows held over at the Piggott Middle Gym at Piggott High School. The Rhodes Show on Friday night, the Ultimate Oldies Show on Saturday night, presented by the Piggott Area Chamber of Commerce and sponsored by Helena Chemicals. Now, we had an opportunity to get there Friday evening, and let's go ahead and share some of the highlights of the Rhodes Show with you right now.
She's not a girl. She's originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I said Memphis, Tennessee. She's a member of the famous Rhodes family. That is Dot and Dusty Rhodes' tallest girl. Please make her feel welcome, Miss Sandy Rhodes!
great job of Craig Morris and the ladies and the family and all. They did a great job and a great entertainment. Also a very good crowd the following night for the Ultimate Oldies show. We just didn't have a chance to get there with the camera, but we hope everybody enjoyed that. We appreciate Helena Chemical for their support in that. Also in this week's edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat, we encourage you to pick it up. We've got all the details on the upcoming Christmas Fest and parades and activities that will be going on. Also, the Clay County Arts Council Night of Chocolate theater event will be held on Saturday, December 7th at the Rector Community Center. We have all the details in the print edition of the paper. You can pick that up. Also have details on the loss of Justice of the Peace Dawn Holofield from out at Pollard. The information there on that loss as well. And also in this week's print edition only, you can get all the details about the East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging's 35th anniversary of service to the region. We also have a story on the Call to Honor rally that was held up at St. Francis last weekend. Also a little retrospective on the anniversary of the 50th anniversary of the assassination of President John Kennedy, and that's available in the print edition only. And of course our recipes for how to cook a turkey, brought to you by the preschoolers and kindergartners at Rector, the ABC school, and first graders here in Piggott. They're in the print edition only. We encourage you to pick up a copy of that. Now in sports, we have a story on the talented Scott brothers from Rector and their play on the golf the high school golf team this year. We also have a complete basketball update. Also in the print edition only, you can get the complete breakdown of the Hall of Fame Classic schedule coming up next weekend down at Rector High School. We also have a preview of the football playoffs, which are going on tonight, including the Earl at Hoxie game. And also in the print edition only, of course, the annual basketball preview special section is available in this week's paper. We encourage you to pick that up. We also have all the information on the Mohawks coming up in tournament play. Lady Mohawks will be playing in the pre-holiday tournament down at Bay in the coming week, while the Mohawks will be playing in the Bernie Invitational Tournament up at Bernie High School. Their first round opponents are neighbors to the north, the Twin Rivers Royals, from up around the Culin and Fisk area. Now also we'd like to remind you in the print edition, you can get your weekly edition of It Happened Here Years Ago, and this week's fun fact is 40 years ago this coming week, the feature presentation at the Carolyn Theater right over there was Burt Reynolds in White Lightning. I'm sure you remember that. Well, coming up in next week's edition, we'll have more details on the upcoming Christmas activities. Again, the Christmas Fest is set for here on Saturday, December 7th. It'll include a concert by the Kinders right here on the gazebo, presented by our corporate sponsors, Piggott State Bank. Now, Rector, they'll have their Christmas parade on Thursday evening. And in this week's edition, the December 4th edition with the paper, will have all the details, a preview, and also have a story on the Grand Marshal for this year's parade. That's all coming up. We encourage you to pick up a copy of that. Also, the new Crossroads magazine is out. It is available. It's big. It's great. Christmas edition's available. We encourage you to pick that up. We got a story on Larry Norrid from here in Piggott. And this time around, our hometown hero is Lieutenant Don Poole, the Piggott Police Department. Pick up a copy of the Crossroads magazine. They're absolutely free and available all over the region. Also, in the upcoming edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat, we'll have more details again on the Christmas celebrations. Also, information on a fund announcement, which is coming up Monday, where State Senator Robert Thompson will be in the area. He's going to be announcing some funding for both the Rector and Piggott Senior Centers. Those announcements are set for Monday. We'll have all the details in the upcoming edition of the paper. Well, with that, we leave you with a few scenes from around downtown Piggott and some of the Christmas finery that we have. And again, encourage you to make your plans to shop Small Business Saturday tomorrow and visit your small businesses and wherever you happen to be. And with that, we wrap up another edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat Weekly Web Update. We're brought to you here on cctimesdemocrat.com by the good folks of Piggott State Bank. And until next time, I'm Tim Blair reporting.
Are you beginning to learn how to sound out words?
I know, ma'am. She had reading first grade book.
Oh, you're already reading. Can she sound out in the words?